Watch your little ones, making sure they are seated always in the train opening, either on your lap or on the center of the bench. At this time, we need everyone to remain seated on their back pockets, which means no switching seats and no lap standing or bench standing for younger passengers. Once again, folks, we will be picking up passengers at each station.
My friend.
The only station you can exit at is back here at Main Street because the rest of the park will be closed.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland. You'll be leaving us here. Please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. And watch your step as you're getting off. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, remain seated. We are only picking up passengers at the station. We can only exit at Main Street.
Mucho, ¿eh?
Poquito, sí.
Like, they had to replace that. One of them was having injector issues.
Okay, now that's okay.
But I'm not sure for which they sort of happened sort of at the same time.
What's the other thing that the train yells out? Something about the North Pole.
Oh yeah, I am the key.
Hey, I gotta tell you something.
Thanks for your patience. This train is now ready to depart. Remain seated at all times. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And parents, please watch your little ones, making sure they are seated always in the train opening, either on your lap or on the center of the bench. At this time, we need all passengers to be seated on their back pockets, which means no switching seats and no laying down on the bench. Our next stop to pick up passengers will be Mickey's Toontown Depot, your gateway to Fantasyland.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a las pequeñas. Gracias.
We're now entering Splash Mountain, rumored to be the location of the one and only Laughing Place. If we look real hard, we just might find it. It's where the critters are celebrating a zippity-doo-dah day. Speaking of critters, this place we're passing over is home to a whole bunch of them. Here in Critter Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Brer Rabbit, and Brer Bear on their fun-filled adventures. As we steam past Hungry Bear Restaurant, the last outpost in these parts, we're now joining up with the Rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. There is the revered Indian shaman sharing his stories with those in the Great River Valley below. People like you have been riding these trails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable, like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness. Signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of gear, the ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown, the cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. Have fun and say hi to Mickey and Minnie for me. Those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is Toontown Depot, Mickey's Toontown.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. The only station you will be able to get at is Main Street, USA. We do need all passengers to remain seated on their back pockets, which means no switching seats and no laying down on the bench. As a reminder, folks, this is the sweet first train of the Disneyland Railroad. The park is already closed, so we will only be picking up any passengers left behind at Tomorrowland, and the only station you can exit at is Main Street, USA.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. The only station you will be able to exit at is Main Street, USA.
Rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere.
3. Remain seated at all times. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And parents, please watch your little ones, making sure they are seated away from the train opening, either on your lap or on the center of the bench. At this time, we need everyone to remain seated on their back pockets, which means no switching seats and no lap standing or bench standing for the passengers, and please do not lay down on the bench. Our next stop will be Main Street, USA. But first, we'll be doing a slight detour through the Grand Canyon and Primeval World. Take as many photos as you'd like, but turn off the video lighting and flash on your phones and cameras. Additionally, if you have any light-up ears, necklaces, toys, lightsabers, accessories, devices, anything that lights up, flashes, or glows, please turn them off at this time or throw them away in your bag or pocket.
Brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Por favor, no tome fotografías con flash.
One more reminder to put them on the item next to
was the Grand Canyon as we know it today. But it wasn't always this way. Now, let's travel back in time, way back in time, to the fantastic past of the primeval world, land of the dinosaurs. We're now returning to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle
All
Tour.
right, ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated till the train reaches a full and complete stop inside the station. As a reminder, Main Street Station is the only station that has no ramps or elevators, just stairs. If you have a stroller or a wheelchair, please do not let any passengers actually use your stroller or wheelchair to the bottom of our stairs. On behalf of myself, the French conductor, and our engineers, David Nanovis, thank you again for joining us on our secret trip around the park. Have a happy holiday and follow the safely. Train is still in motion, so please do not stand up until we have made our full stop and
Wait for the whistle. There you go.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on the Grand Circle Tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping in New Orleans Square, Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main